Hello, my friend. Welcome back to Mumma Magma Yoga. My name is Tamu, and this week I have a yoga flow for you that is designed to help you with self-discipline. So we are going to get a little bit disciplined. We're going to have fun while we're doing it, but we're going to practice with a little bit of balance. We're going to create a little bit of heat, and we're just going to bring our focus down, 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 nice and narrow, and allow ourselves to streamline that focus and practice streamlining that focus and that self-discipline, leaning in when things get a little bit hard. This is part of your August asana offerings. You can practice this at any time, but if you're following along, this is your last week of the August asana offering, so I'm very glad to have you here. If you have them available, if you have a couple of yoga blocks or a couple of big, thick hardcover books, I recommend bringing them along. You don't need them, but they might just prove to be a little bit helpful with our flow today. And if you have them, then I recommend bringing them to the top of your mat and setting them there for when we need them later on. We are going to start an extended child's pose. So come on down to the earth. Come on down. Come on down. We're going to start nice and gentle in extended child's pose, bringing the sole or the big toes to touch the knees nice and wide, sending the sits bones back towards the heels, crawling the fingertips towards the front edge of our mat, taking a deep breath in, and on an exhale, bowing the forehead down towards the earth, allowing the heart to melt. Just finding a moment here. Letting yourself settle in. Starting to arrive on your mat. You showed up, you did the hard part. You landed on your mat this morning or whenever you chose to do this practice. Be proud of yourself. Let's move through a juicy flow together. Have some fun. You might see my cats wandering by. I'm filming in front of my crazy wild garden this morning. It's bright and early so that I'm not in the heat of the day. I hope wherever you are, you're staying cool, my friend. Let's take a couple of deep breaths together. Deep breath in and exhale. Let something go. Let those shoulders soften. Another one. Deep breath in and exhale. Maybe you sigh it out. Really press that forehead and that nose into your mat. Beautiful. On your next inhale, we're going to slowly lift the head up a little bit and take the fingertips and crawl them off of the left side of our mat, reaching as far left as we possibly can, inhaling to look forward, finding length, and exhaling to bow the forehead down as best we can. Maybe nose comes towards the knee, maybe it doesn't. Feel that juicy stretch in the right side body. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. Nice. Then we'll gently start to crawl those fingertips across the middle of our mat and over to the right side, reaching as far right as our body will allow. We take a deep breath in and look. Find length. Exhale, bow the forehead down. Maybe knee comes towards the nose. Maybe the forehead hits the mat. Maybe not. Another deep breath in and a long breath out. Beautiful. Let's crawl it back through center. Walk those fingertips back through center. Lift ourselves on up, finding a modified tabletop. Wrists underneath the shoulders. Fingertips spread nice and wide. We're keeping those knees nice and wide. Hi, Scoogie. You got a piece of grass stuck on your bum. We're going to take a twist here. So let's lean into the right hand and inhale, lift the left fingertips up towards the beautiful blue sky, pulling back with that left shoulder. Deep breath in. Exhale, thread the needle. Left arm goes underneath the right. We bring the left ear and shoulder all the way down to the earth. Let that left ear and shoulder relax down on the earth. Keeping that palm in front of our nose, maybe extending it past the crown. Beautiful. Now you have an option today. You can stay in this lovely twist like this. with the hand or the palm in front of your nose or extended out past the crown. Or you can take that right leg and extend it out behind you, maybe even lifting it up. Just finding a bit of a modified thread the needle today, modified twist. Be where you're at. Maybe lift and lower that leg a little bit. Maybe rotate that ankle. Let's take a deep breath in. And on an exhale, if you lifted the leg, bring it back in, reel it back in, bringing those big toes to touch, the knees nice and wide. And we'll bring the right hand back in front of our nose. If we took a modification, we'll press into that right hand, reach the left fingertips up towards the sky, really reach, 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 reach. And exhale, float those fingertips down. Nice. Let's take it to the other side. We're leaning into the left palm and inhaling to reach the right fingertips all the way up. Open the chest as best you can. Pull back with that right shoulder. And exhale, thread the needle. Bring that right shoulder and ear all the way down to the mat. Settle in. Find your posture. Maybe you stay here. This is gorgeous. Just finding a juicy twist. Getting some awareness to the spine. Maybe you would like to take it a step further, extending that left leg out long. Maybe the toes touch the earth. Maybe you lift that leg up nice and tall, finding a little bit of a balance going on here. Breathing nice and deep. Nice. If you took the modification, reel that left leg back in, bringing the big toes to touch, leaving the knees nice and wide. We'll bring the left hand back to the mat in front of our nose, push into that left hand, lift our body up and reach the right fingertips back up towards the sky. Really lift, lift, lift. Exhale, float the fingertips down. Beautiful. Let's walk the knees underneath the hips, finding a tabletop pose, making sure those wrists are underneath the shoulders, that we're spreading the fingertips nice and wide. And as you're ready, we'll drop the belly, shine the heart forward, lift through the crown. Maybe you wag your tail. Exhale, round through the tailbone, curl up through the spine. Let the crown drop. Twice more. Inhale, drop the belly, shine the heart forward, lift, 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 push up out of the earth. Exhale, round it through. Nice. Inhale, drop the belly, shine the heart forward. Feel the skin of the front body stretch. And exhale, round it through. Nice. Come back to your beautiful neutral spine. We're walking the palms past the shoulders a little bit, curling the toes under and sending those hips up high and back, finding a downward facing dog. Press into the fingertips and the knuckles, melt the heart towards the thighs, start to bend through one knee and then the other, stretching through the backs of the legs as you melt the heart towards the knees, feeling that beautiful hollowing between the shoulder blades, that opening stretch in the shoulder girdle. Let's take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Wonderful. Then when bringing the feet back to hip width distance apart, if we were playing around with our dog there, and we're going to anchor through the left heel as best we can and inhale, lift the right leg high. So you're lifting that right leg as high as you can. Beautiful. Try to press down through both palms evenly. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend the right knee, make a wide circle, and bring that right knee up towards the right elbow. Maybe it kisses. Inhale, send the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, big wide circle as you bring that right knee to the right elbow. Inhale to send it up. Exhale, big circle, bring it forward. Touch that elbow if you can. Last one. Inhale, lift the right leg up. And exhale, big circle, bring it forward. Nice. This time, we step the right foot up between the palms, lower the back knee, find ourselves in a low lunge. So stack front knee over front ankle, roll those shoulders away from the ears, lift up through the crown, deep breath in, And a long breath out. Nice. On your next inhale, reach the fingertips forward, up and back. Lift on up into your crescent lunge, pulling back with the hips. And then on an exhale, sink it down. Find where your posture is. Relax those shoulders away from the ears. We're going to take a little flow here. So you're going to bring the palms together, interlace the fingertips, bring them behind your head. Beautiful. On an inhale, you're pressing the heart forward, lifting up through the crown, creating a bit of an arch in your back body. Exhaling, you're peeling back with that hip crease, bringing the elbows together. Maybe you straighten through that right leg. Inhale, come forward, drop the hips, find that low lunge, press the sternum forward. Exhale, peel it back. Round through the spine, chin to the chest, maybe the elbows touch. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, peel back with that hip crease. Bow the chin to the chest. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, peel it back. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, peel it back. Beautiful. I'm a little bit wobbly here on this uneven ground. Then we'll release the fingertips, bring them down towards the earth. Find our half splits as we bow the forehead towards the knee. Remember, we can keep that knee as bent as we need it to. Nice. Then we'll roll through that front foot. Find that beautiful low lunge, reaching the heart forward, lifting up through the crown. Now we're going to move into a bit of a standing flow. So I invite you to bring your blocks, if you have them, to either side of the mat or to either side of your right foot. So you're finding a modified low lunge, grabbing onto those blocks, or fingertips are on the mat. We're curling the back toes under, lifting the back knee, and then we're launching off of those back toes, rising up, lifting that left leg up towards the sky as best we can, finding ourselves in a standing split. So adjust the blocks to where they need to be to help you out here. Listen carefully. We take a deep breath in. Exhale, we bend the right knee, bring the left knee behind the right knee, bend down, crouch down as best we can. Inhale to lift, reach that left leg up towards the sky, find your standing splits, square the hips. Exhale, bend the right knee, bring the left knee behind, crouch down. Inhale to lift, lift that left leg. Exhale to bend the knees, bringing that left one behind the right and crouching down. Inhale to lift. And exhale to crouch. One more for good measure. Inhale to lift. And exhale to crouch. Nice. This time, step that left foot behind the right. So we're stepping that left foot to the outside of the right foot, finding our ankles crossed, our legs crossed, the right foot or the right leg in front of the left. See if you can let go of your blocks, bring your fingertips down towards the earth, and bow the forehead towards the knees, finding a modified forward fold. Beautiful. One more breath. Nice. Slowly lift on up to a halfway lift position, bringing the palms together at the heart. We're going to rise up into a standing one-legged Tadasana, standing on our right leg. So slowly we're going to unravel the legs, lift the left knee towards the chest as we lift on up into our standing one-legged Tadasana, hugging that left knee in, engaging the core. Lots going on here. Deep breath in. Exhale, set that left foot down. Nicely done. Find your Tadasana, roll the shoulders away from the ears, get your center underneath you, lift up through the sternum. Deep breath in. Exhale. Maybe you sigh it out. Then we find soft knees and we inhale to reach. On an exhale, we slice it down the midline. Find a forward fold. On our next inhale, we halfway lift. Slide the palms to the shins or the thighs. Hug the elbows in. Send the tailbone back, the crown forward. Exhale to bow it down. Nice. Fingertips come to the mat. We step one foot back and then the other. Find a plank pose. Push up out of the earth. Shoulder blades dome over the back body. Maybe we rock back and forward, spreading those fingertips nice and wide. Deep breath in. Come to the tippy tiptoes. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Come on to the tops of the feet. Inhale, rise up for a cobra. Exhale to bow the forehead down. Curl the toes under. Push up to all fours. And then make your way to a downward facing dog. When you arrive, deep breath in. And a long breath out. Claw into those fingertips. Take pressure out of the wrists. I can smell my lavender. It's from here. It's absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Let's take it to the other side. We're going to drop that right heel and inhale, left leg rises. Lift that left leg as tall as you can. Inhale in. Exhale, bend that left knee. We're going to make a big wide circle, bringing that left knee to the left elbow. Mwah. Inhale, send the leg up. Exhale, big wide circle as we bring that knee to the elbow. Inhale to lift it up. Exhale, circle it out and around. It kisses the elbow. Inhale to lift it up. Find your three-legged dog. Exhale, make that big circle. Mwah. This time we step the left foot up between the palms. We lower the right leg down to the earth and find our low lunge. Go through your checklist, stack that front knee over the front ankle. You can even bring your blocks into play here if you need to lift up a little bit. Shine that heart forward, lift through the crown. Wonderful. On your next inhale, reach the fingertips forward, up and back. Find that crescent lunge, back off in the hips first, and then exhale, sink those hips down. Relax those shoulders away from the ears. And we'll move through our flow. Bring the fingertips together, interlace the fingertips, I should say. Bring the palms behind the head. Beautiful. Inhale, shine the heart forward, lift through the crown, find a bit of a back bend. Exhale, peel back with the left hip crease, bring the elbows together, bow the chin to the chest. Maybe you straighten through that left leg. Oh, hello, spider. Inhale, come forward to the low lunge. Shine the heart forward. Find your back bend. Exhale, peel it back. Bow the chin to the chest. See if you can really spread the shoulder blades. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, back it off. Last one. Inhale to come forward. And exhale to peel back with that hip crease. Bow that chin to the chest. Nice. Now we're going to bring the fingertips down to the earth. Bow the forehead towards the knee. Find our half splits. Nicely done. Come forward to the low lunge. Shine that heart forward, lift through the crown, roll those shoulders away. Bring your blocks into play if you have them. If not, fingertips come to the mat. No big deal. We're curling the back toes under if they're not already. We're lifting the back knee and we're launching off of those right toes, lifting that right leg towards the sky, lifting from the right inner thigh and finding our standing splits. Once again, adjust your fingertips or your blocks to where they need to be to help you balance. We inhale in,
Exhale, we bend the left knee, bring the right knee behind the left knee and crouch down, chin to chest or nose to knee. Inhale, lift the leg up. Exhale, crouch down, bending the knees, left or right knee behind the left. Inhale to lift. Exhale, come on down. Find your crouch. Inhale to lift. Exhale to crouch down. Last one. Inhale, reach that right leg up, 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 up. Exhale, crouch it down. Bring one knee behind the other. This time we're stepping the right foot to the outside of the left foot, crossing the legs. Left leg is in front of the right. We're finding our modified forward fold. Your pinky toes should be next to each other, saying hi to each other. You can keep your hands on the blocks, or you can bring your fingertips down to the earth and find your modified forward fold. Beautiful. On your next inhale, slowly rise up to a halfway lift position, flat back position, palms come together at the heart. We're going to lift up into our standing one-legged Tadasana. So we're slowly rising up as we unravel the legs. Oh, I wasn't as graceful on this side. Lifting that right leg up towards the chest. Really lift, 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 lift. And exhale, set that right leg down. Find your Tadasana, ground down through the feet. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Lift up through the crown. Maybe you smile. Nicely done. Soft knees. Inhale to reach. Exhale, palms come together. We slice it down the midline. Find a forward fold. Inhale to find a halfway lift. Palms to the shins or to the thighs. Hug the elbows in. Really find that flat back position. Exhale to bow it down. Fingertips come to the mat. We step one foot back and then the other. Find our plank pose. Push up out of the earth. Cultivating strength here. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Come onto the tops of the feet. Inhale, rise up for a cobra. Shine the heart forward, lift through the crown. And exhale, bow the forehead down. Curl the toes under. Push up to all fours. And then make your way to your downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. Nice. Once again, we're going to ground through the left heel and inhale, lift the right leg tall. Really lift, 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 lift. Inhale in. Exhale, bend that right knee. Make a nice wide circle. Bring that right knee to the right elbow. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, wide circle. Bring that right knee to the right elbow. Inhale to lift. Exhale to circle it around. Kiss that elbow. Inhale to lift. Exhale, circle it around. Mwah. Step that right foot up between the palms. Beautiful. This time you can leave that back knee lifted. If it works in your body and with your practice today, you can always lower it if you need to. Roll those shoulders away from the ears. Lift up nice and tall through the crown. You can engage the blocks again here if you'd like to, helping you to lift up and press that chest forward, or you can leave them to the side. Deep breath in. And on an exhale, we're going to launch off of those left toes, lift that left leg up towards the sky, once again finding ourselves in a standing split. This time, maybe we bow the forehead towards the knee. Maybe we even grab on one hand or two hands onto the calf, lifting that left leg as high as we can, lifting from the left inner thigh. Deep breath in. And on an exhale, we're going to send those left toes back to our lunge position. We're going to rising up into a high lunge. So make sure you've got nice sturdy grounding. That right foot is flat on the earth. Those left toes feel nice and secure. And inhale, reach the fingertips forward, up and back. Lift yourself up on into that high lunge. Relax those shoulders. Get your center underneath you. Really feel the stretch in the outer or the front of the left hip crease. Inhale, maybe you look up. Exhale, bring the fingertips together. Find a steeple grip with the index fingers. Other fingers are interlaced. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring those fingertips to the outside of the right thigh. Look down at the earth. Inhale to rise up. Maybe you follow those fingertips and look up. Exhale, bow it down. Bring the fingertips to the outside of the right thigh. Inhale to reach up. And exhale to float those fingertips down, pointing down to the outside of your mat, the right side of your mat. Inhale to lift it up. And exhale to float those fingertips down. Lots going on here. Right leg is starting to feel it. Let's inhale to lift up. And exhale, we'll bring the palms together. Float them down to the heart. Beautiful. Relax those shoulders away from the ears. Now we're going to pivot on the back foot, bringing that heel to the earth, finding warrior one legs. So that left leg is nice and strong. Heel is now down onto the earth. We're straightening through the right leg, lifting up nice and tall, finding a pyramid. Deep breath in. Exhale, begin to come down to a halfway lift position, sending the tailbone back, the crown reaches forward. Looking for that beautiful stretch in the back of the right leg, reaching the shoulders away from the ears, gaze is straight down. Nice deep breath in. And on an exhale, we bring those fingertips down to the earth or maybe to our blocks. We're going to make a transition here into our warrior three. So we find our blocks first, allow the forehead to bow towards the knee, find that juicy stretch in the back of the right leg, finding the pyramid, maybe fingertips are on the ground, maybe the palms are on the shins. So you could be here, you could be here, you could be here. Be where you're at today. Nice. Then we're going to bend through that right knee. Launch off of the left toes, finding ourselves in our standing splits position once again. Maybe we keep our hands on the blocks or fingertips on the earth, or maybe we bring the palms together at the heart, lifting the torso parallel with the earth. Lift from that left inner thigh. Lots going on in the right leg. Beautiful. Maybe you reach the fingertips back. Maybe you reach them forward. Maybe you keep the palms together at the heart. One more deep breath in. Exhale, bring those left toes back to the earth. Lift the fingertips up towards the sky. Find your high lunge. Lots going on here. Can you meet the challenge? Can you stay focused? Can you concentrate? Can you have determination? Deep breath in. Maybe you look up. Exhale, float the fingertips all the way down to the earth. We plant the palms, step the right toes back, find our plank pose. Push up out of the earth, deep breath in. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Come on to the tops of the feet. Inhale, rise up for your cobra. And exhale to bow the forehead down. Curl the toes under, push up to all fours. And then make your way to a downward facing dog. Nicely done, my friend. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. Maybe shake the head yes and no. Loosen through the neck. Allow your heart to melt towards your knees. Plant the right heel. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, big wide circle as that left knee kisses the left elbow. Inhale to send it up. Exhale, big circle. Kiss that elbow. Inhale, lift it up, three-legged dog. Exhale, wide circle, bringing that knee to the elbow. Nice. Step that left foot up between the palms. Finding your runner's lunge. Maybe you lower the knee. Maybe you keep it nice and tall. Maybe you bring your blocks or your books into the play here, helping you to rise up. Beautiful. We're coming up into our high lunge. So adjust your feet accordingly. Prepare yourself. Make sure you feel nice and grounded. And as you're ready, fingertips reach forward, up and back. We lift on up into that high lunge. So get your center underneath you. Knit the lower ribs together. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Don't throw yourself off balance. Bend generously through that left leg. Beautiful. Palms come together. We create a steeple grip with our index fingers. We inhale, maybe look up. Exhale, we take those fingertips to the outside of the left thigh, point down to the left side of our mat. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to float the fingertips down. Nice fierce gaze. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, point those fingertips down. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, float the fingertips down. You got it. Inhale, lift the fingertips up. Then we bring the palms together, float the palms down to the heart. Pivot on the right foot, bring that right heel down to the earth, finding our warrior one legs. Nicely down, straighten through that left leg. Lift up nice and tall. You're finding your tall pyramid. And then we're going to find our halfway lift position, bringing the tailbone back, the crown forward, really pushing back with those hips, feeling that juicy stretch in the back of the left leg. Beautiful, deep breath in. Exhale, fingertips come down to the shin, maybe to the mat, maybe to your blocks as you bow the forehead towards the knee. Take a moment here in pyramid. Maybe you nod the head yes and no. Wonderful. Let's prepare to go into our warrior three. Bend through that left knee a little bit. Come on to the toes of the right foot. Launch off of that right foot. Lift that right leg up towards the sky. Adjust where your fingers are or adjust where your blocks are. We're going to come into that warrior three. So torso is parallel with the earth. And maybe we bring the palms together at the heart. Lift as best as you can through that right leg. Maybe you send the fingertips back, reach the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe you reach the fingertips forward. Lift as best as you can with that right leg. Deep breath in. Exhale, we bring those right toes back to the earth. Reach the fingertips up towards the sky. Find ourselves once again in a high lunge. Nicely done, my friend. Deep breath in. Maybe you look up. Exhale, float the fingertips all the way down. Plant the palms, step the left toes back. Find a plank pose. Inhale in here. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Come on to the tops of the feet. Inhale, rise up for a cobra. Exhale to bow the forehead down. This time, push up to all fours. Bring the big toes to touch. Open the knees nice and wide. Send the hips back towards the heels. Reach the fingertips towards the front edge of the mat and allow the forehead to bow down. Take a rest here in your extended child's pose. Let the heart begin to calm. The breath to start to come back to normal. Feel what's happening in the glutes, in the hamstrings, in the quads. Beautiful deep breath in and a long breath out. Wonderful. On your next inhale, slowly rise on up. Walk the knees underneath the hips. Bring the hips down to the earth, that pubic bone down to the earth. Find yourself down on your belly. Send the elbows nice and wide. Make a pillow out of your palms. Bring the forehead down to the palms. Rock the hips side to side. Find those hips are like a boat on high seas. Really rocking and rolling. Taking a moment here, releasing the tension from the lower back. Nice. Then we'll come back to center. We bend through the right leg. Reach behind us with the right hand. Grab onto that ankle or that foot. Pull the heel towards the glute. Press down into the earth with our pubic bone and find a nice juicy quad stretch. Deep breath in and a long breath out. Another deep breath in and a long breath out. Gently release the right foot. Let it float back down to the earth. We bring the right arm back in underneath our nose. We bend through the left leg. Reach behind us with the left hand. Grab onto that left ankle or the foot. Pull the heel towards the glute. Press the pubic bone into the earth and find our juicy quad stretch on this side. Deep breath in and a long breath out. Another deep breath in and a long breath out. Nice. Gently lower that left leg back down. Bring the left hand back into play. We're going to bring our palms underneath our shoulders, push ourselves up to an all fours position, and make our way to a seat with the legs extended out long in front of us. Oh yeah, the sun is starting to hit my mat. How gorgeous. Sit up nice and tall. Point the toes up towards the ceiling or the sky, whatever the case may be. Maybe move the fleshy part of the buttocks aside. Let's bend through the right leg. Bring the right foot to the outside of the left knee. Hook the left elbow on the right knee. Float the right fingertips around behind. Sit up nice and tall for an inhale. And exhale, journey into a twist. Really hug that left or that right knee into the midline. Feel a little bit of a stretch in the glute. Maybe you look past the right shoulder. Just take a moment here. Finding length on your inhales if you can. Relaxing into the pose in on your exhales. Nice. Come back through center. Send that right leg out long. We'll bend through the left knee. Bring the left foot to the outside of the right knee. Hook that right elbow on the left knee. Left fingertips float around behind. We sit up nice and tall on an inhale. And exhale, find the twist. Hug that left knee in. Finding length on your inhales. Twisting on your exhales. Nice. Come back through center. Send that right leg out long. Maybe you shake out the legs a little bit. Allow the feet to rock side to side. And then we're just making our way to a nice comfortable seat of our choice. I'm going to find Sukhasana. Sitting up nice and tall. Bring the hands to the knees or the thighs. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Lift the crown, lift the sternum. Exhale, relax those shoulders away from the ears. Maybe you close your eyes. Maybe you tuck your chin into your chest. Feel throughout your body. Feel that challenge of that flow. How did you meet the challenge? Were you able to lean in? Were you also able to laugh at yourself if it was a little bit difficult and maybe you fell out of warrior 3 and maybe you lost your balance up in high lunge a little bit? But did you still meet the challenge? Did you still stay focused? Did you still find that concentration? I hope whenever you need to narrow down the focus, bring it back into alignment, that you come back to this practice. And I hope that whatever you're working on
whatever you're bringing focus to in your life, that this practice helps with bringing that into more clear focus, helps you come into alignment with whatever that is, helps you to lean in. Thank you for practicing with me today, my friends. I hope you've enjoyed these August asana offerings, and I can't wait to see you next time. Deep breath in. Exhale, palms come together at the heart. Another deep breath in. Exhale, thumbs come to the third eye. We bow to each other. The light in me honors, cherishes, and is in awe of the light in you. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day.